So as we head in, one downside to this more ride step, even though it's got a lot of good positive reasons, is when you bring it out of the unit, it actually needs to swing out a little bit. So if you're in the storage area and you don't have a whole lot of room between you and the RV next to you, you're going to have to plan to have about at least that much or more room between you and the unit next to you. Otherwise, you won't be able to access your RV. Now, I kept the original steps. They're not installed here, but I've got them just in case we want to swap over at some other point. So we'll head on up in here, and the first thing we're going to see is in the very front is a camper queen size bed. So it's 60 inches wide, 74 inches long, and what I've got on top of that is just a foam mattress that we use for my daughter when she camps with us, and that goes on the dinette, and I'll show you how that works. Right above that we've got our shelf, just a standard shelf. We put some storage boxes up there, and you've got a little, let's say, a night desk there. You've got power box and your USB. So as we come around, you see those nice big windows, which really brings in the light into this unit. That was one of the reasons why we really liked that. And to give you an idea of what it looks like when the slide is in, this is it. So, bottom line, you can't get to the bathroom when the slide is in. But, for the most part, you can get to everything else. You can get to the bed, the couch, you can get the refrigerator and the freezer door open. So you can still do a lot, even with the slide in, but not get to the bathroom. So, let's see what this looks like with the slide out. Right here in the entry is our control panel. It gives us all of our tank indications and the controls for our awning and our slide out. So we're just going to go out on the slide out. Show you how much room this gives us. So that's a lot more comfortable. This slide out operates on a Schwintek slide. You can research those and understand their operation and see how they work, but it's a good slide out system for this particular slide. And it really opens up the floor space in here, which is what we needed. We have a dog. We've had a camper before with no slide out, and camping with the dog means just stepping over him and everyone else inside the unit. So the slide out was definitely a must. Plus, this one gives us a bed, a couch, and a dinette area. And we take that dinette and we break it down and we turn it into my daughter's bed. The kitchen, nothing fancy. We actually lost some counter space moving to the smaller unit, but we've been able to manage. I made a cover to go over the top of the 2-burner stove. It's got a single basin sink, nothing fancy there. Up above it we've got storage for plates and cups, microwave. I'll show you one of the things I've added since we've had it. Put this extra shelf in. Didn't come with one, so double the storage space just by installing a simple little shelf up in there. You can see kind of how many cups and bowls that we've stashed up in there. So you see how much room we've got. Here's that standard, or relatively standard size, refrigerator and freezer combination. In the unit we had before, the refrigerator was as tall as this cabinet because it fit right underneath the cabinet area. It was more of a dorm style refrigerator, so moving up to this one was definitely nice. As we head back, we've got a little coat rack there, and we've got our storage shelves back here also with the cabinets. So we can use that primarily for food. That's where most of our food is going to go. So then you're probably wondering, well, where are the clothes going to go? because RVing is all about making the storage work. Well, underneath the underneath the dinette, we've got a couple of doors. Those weren't there when I bought it. I put those in, made a cutout, put some storage under the dinette. That's going to be on the upgrade video. If I turn around and take a look at this end of it, give you a better idea how much space you're actually going to get with this slide out. There's room underneath the couch and behind the couch for storage, and underneath that bed it's wide open. That's where the outside storage comes in, and if you lift the bed and the board underneath it, you can actually get to it from back there. Let's take a look at the bathroom now. This one, we definitely felt the size difference come down or step down when it came to the bathroom. It's got a step-in shower. Shower feels roomy enough. I'm 5'10" and I stand in this pretty easily, but if you're above 6 feet, you might feel a little bit cramped in there. And it does come with a bathroom sink, which is another plus. The unit that we had before did not have a separate bathroom sink. We were always time sharing with the kitchen sink up here. And then your regular foot flush toilet. And you've got a pretty decent amount of square footage below you to step out and once you get out of the shower. You know, but it works. And it's fine. You're going to probably get a mirror, a storage rack. I've put some hooks up for the towels, so nothing real fancy. But that's it. Just wanted you to get a better look at what we've done or what we have here, and hopefully it'll help you in your decision making about which RV you might be interested in. We have yet to take this unit camping. We were set, loaded up, ready to go. And the week before our first weekend trip, they closed all the state parks, including our reserved campsite. So we're on the wait. We're waiting to see when things are going to open back up after we've come through this coronavirus issue and get into camping. As you can see, it's nice and sunny out there, so it's killing me to just have it sit out here. Well, thanks for watching, and be looking for the next video, which is going to talk about the upgrades we've done to this. Take care.